High fever, blotchy rash, a virus we thought was gone is back and it's sending our kids to the ER. Yes, measles is back and it's more contagious than COVID. This episode might be the most important 8 minutes of your summer. Let's talk prevention, symptoms, and the safest activities for your kids. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Doctor's Couch, where every day health meets real talk. I'm your host, Dr. Rahman Mohammed, emergency medicine physician and passionate public health advocate. Today's episode is urgent, timely, and personal for every parent, teacher, and summer camp organizers out there. We are talking about the resurgence of measles, a disease we once thought was gone, but it's back and it's serious. In this episode, I'll walk you through the signs and symptoms of measles, how to monitor and when to seek immediate care, what makes this virus so contagious, how to protect your kids, and some smart, safe activities for a measles-conscious summer. Let's get into it because awareness might literally save a life. Measles, why it's back and why it matters. Let's rewind a bit. Measles is one of the most contagious diseases known to man, caused by the rubeola virus. It spreads through tiny respiratory droplets and it can linger in the air for up to 2 hours after someone coughs or sneezes. In 2000, measles was declared eliminated in the US, but here we are in 2025 with multiple outbreaks in states, mostly linked to unvaccinated communities, international travel, and declining vaccine coverage. Yes, declining vaccine coverage. CDC data shows more than 300 confirmed cases this year already, and it's rising. Symptoms, what to watch for? Here's the tricky part. Measles symptoms start off like common cold, but within days it becomes unmistakable. Initial symptoms, it starts 7 to 14 days after exposure. It starts with high fever, more often 104 degrees or high, cough, running nose, red watery eyes, which we also call conjunctivitis. But the giveaway here is called Koplik spots. These are tiny white spots inside the mouth, like grains of salt on a red background. It appears 2 to 3 days before the rash. The rash appears anywhere between 3 and 5 days. Starts from the hairline, spreads down the face and the body, is blotchy, red, slightly raised, often accompanied by a spike in fever. When to seek medical care? If your child has a fever, rash, especially after travel or exposure at school or daycare, call your doctor immediately. If breathing becomes difficult or the child is not responsive, go to the ER. Why measles is so dangerous? This isn't just about rashes. Measles can lead to serious and even deadly complications like ear infection can lead to permanent hearing loss, diarrhea, dehydration, pneumonia, the leading cause of measles-related death in kids, encephalitis, that is brain swelling, is rare but devastating. Pregnant women are at high risk for miscarriage, early labor, or low birth weight. Remember, 1 in 5 unvaccinated kids with measles, they end up hospitalized. Prevention is better than cure. Now the good news. Measles is 100% preventable with MMR vaccine, which is measles, mumps, and rubella. MMR vaccine schedule, the first dose is given at 12 to 15 months, the second dose between 4 and 6 years of age. And according to WHO and CDC, 2 doses of MMR vaccine are 97% effective at preventing measles. And no, the vaccine does not cause autism. That myth was debunked years ago by 25 high-quality studies and public health reviews. Herd immunity matters too. When 95% of the community is vaccinated, the virus can spread even to vulnerable people like infants and those who can't be vaccinated. When to call the doctor? If your child has been exposed to someone with measles, has not been vaccinated, and shows signs like fever, rash, red eyes, and lethargy, don't wait. Call your pediatrician immediately. They may advise isolation to prevent others from getting infected. If your child has trouble breathing, very sleepy or unresponsive, has a seizure, go to emergency room right away or call 911. Measles is scary, but it's not unbeatable. With awareness, timely action, and community effort, we can protect our kids. Bring that number back down where it belongs, that is 0. Share this episode with your friend. Forward it to your school or camp director. Let's keep this summer safe, vibrant, and worry-free. Subscribe to the Doctor's Couch. Until then, keep your kids vaccinated, hydrated, and joyful. Thank you.